Look, I think clearly, so the biggest market shift we're seeing in the world now is the shift to net zero. It's a massive, that'll be the biggest, up until now, the creation of the internet was probably the biggest market shift that we'd lived through. I think the energy transition will be way bigger. It'll dwarf even the internet. I think it's that massive. And there's some wicked hard problems to solve. For example, decarbonising a mining company, that's one of the hardest industries to decarbonise. And yet Australia is fantastic at mining. Our mining companies are right at the cutting edge of technology. They use AI, they use quantum. They didn't need to be told about it. They went hunting for it. They're really right on the cutting edge of innovation. And so you've got that going for us. You've also got the fact that the energy transition needs, new materials. It needs a whole new supply chain for electronics, because the electronics that we're familiar with that go into a mobile phone,
Yes.
right, they're low power, low energy, very efficient. To do energy, large energy, megawatts, gigawatts, terawatts, you need a whole different set of materials in order to switch and control and network all of that energy. That's a whole market that's waiting to be invented. And Australia, if we can control the raw materials, the critical materials that enable that market, then I think we've got a good shot of doing more than just supplying the commodity. I think we could add value to those raw materials and make them power switches, power network devices, that kind of technology. So I think that's a really good example of where we could play smart and build some part of it in Australia. Again, we wouldn't do it all. But we might, instead of just shipping a commodity, we might ship a core component, something that's maybe 10 times more profitable than the commodity, so we can grow our market and leverage our smarts.